Hello everybody and welcome back to WitY Life Questions, the place where we answer questions and you watch them.
We're back with another TueSpükie question. And today's TueSpükie question is a wickedly... I was trying to make a John Travolta joke, but like I just fucked up just like he did.
Yes. A 50% chance, and I pretty much always get it wrong. If you were a witch,
What animal
Would you want?
As a familiar. Is that what it is? Familiar? Okay. I want to go with cat, but at the same point, I'm allergic to cats, so that wouldn't do good for me.
ooh shit, does it have to be a real animal? But I mean obviously Hollywood fictional, could I pick Pumpkinhead? Okay, I'm not gonna pick Pumpkinhead, but I have my answer.
I'm actually a rather big fan of this question because I've always liked the idea of having a little demon pet of some kind.
They say animal. Does it have to be like a legit animal? Can I choose a fucking dragon? Yes, I can. According to backstage, I'm allowed to choose dragons.
You know, whether that be a cat like all the other witches you see. And mind you, if I did have a cat, I would want one what's the one's name? Sailor Moon, Luna.
I would want to break the norm. I want to get a dog, like a wolf or something like that, because I love wolves. Wolves are awesome.
Honestly, actually, you know what'd be really cool? It's a little big, although maybe I could use my witch powers to shrink it a little bit. A shrieker from Tremors 2, and the rest of them.
I want to say fucking dragon. No, maybe a unicorn, because I feel like if unicorns were real, they'd fuck you up.
That cat's pretty badass, you know? I would want a cat that's helpful and can talk. That would be my thing if I was gonna have a cat, but I would prefer to go a little bit different with it, and I would prefer something sweet and awesome that I feel would both inspire fear in my enemies and also just be able to wreck anyone's shit who would dare oppose my witchy ways.
It would actually be really cool because it's fast, they're relatively intelligent. You can see in the dark. That's not really, it just sees heat. So it could see in the dark, it's see through some walls, thin walls. It would probably be able to track you down too, because you would warm up the space around you and then it would be able to see around it and stuff.
In terms of mythological creatures, I would go with the unicorn, even though unicorns aren't really dark or anything like that. I think that would be awesome having a unicorn as well.
You know, this is going back to a very old question that we did a long time ago about dark magic, but while I was ruling my roost, I would have a behemoth from Final Fantasy as my little demonic familiar, except it would not be little at all because those things are fucking gigantic.
Oh man, if it was an ass blaster, it could fly. That would be a bonus.
Honestly, anything with a horn, come on now, and they're always in pictures, they're always super sharp too. They aren't just really cute and cuddly and they're whatever and sparkly. They're now I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
You know, behemoths are ripped, they have horns, they have a crazy awesome, whatever color they decide they are, mohawk going down their whole fucking body. And they have badass tails, and basically they will just rip anything that would defy my power into shreds, and that would be amazing.
But you know what? I want to go even more out of the realm of witch animals and stuff. I want a Pokemon. I mean, why not? Why not a Pokemon? Preferably, I want a Meowth.
It's like a flying shrieker because it can do everything the shrieker can do, except they don't have tongues. Tongues would be perfect for ensnaring victims.
Ever see a real wild horse? Do you ever see someone try to catch a real wild horse? I'm gonna give you a minute. And you're gonna look that up and look up horse tragedies. Maybe not horse tragedies, cowboy tragedies by horse or whatever. Google something along those lines and then get back to me and tell me adding a horn to the mix isn't gonna make that much more terrifying, because honestly, it would fucking terrify me.
That's the kind of familiar you need. You would want it to always be under your control though, because if you ever lost control of that thing, your ass would be grass, and that would be the end of it. But I think a behemoth from Final Fantasy would be the greatest familiar any witch could possibly ever have, honestly.
I would love to have a Meowth with me. I mean, I just hope that I'm not allergic to it. But,
Flying Shrieker or regular Shrieker? I'm gonna go with regular Shrieker. That way we can reach out and like ensnare people with its tongue. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Probably have to shrink it down a little bit, make it more manageable, because they're like that. Because they're like that tall usually.
If you could go a little bit further, maybe like a Ryuk from Death Note, perhaps, like a Shinigami. I don't know if I'd be allowed to have one of those though, because I think they're technically considered gods, not demons.
teach it payday too. I get coins or whatever just out of nowhere. Just, hey, payday, bitch, and then we give me coins.
A large dog, because they're a bit bigger than a dog. It makes the size of like a large dog. And it'll be perfect. It'll be great. Send it out hunting for souls.
Ooh, a Pegasus, because then I could fly. And it would be a horse. But he doesn't have a horn. So a unicorn Pegasus. I'm making shit up.
I guess if you had a Death Note as a witch, could you conjure up a Death Note maybe? That'd be cool. Because yeah, I just feel like Ryuk would be great, because then you would have that back and forth. He's kind of an asshole, but that'd be cool. It'd make every day worth living.
Actually, that'd be really cool too, is if like the tongue, like instead of punching like through you, obviously, like through you, it was like an ethereal tongue, and like the Shrieker itself was a physical being, but it had like an ethereal tongue, and it like punched your soul out and like sucked it out of you. I want that. That's what I want as my familiar. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Either a sweet cat like Luna from Sailor Moon, or a giant behemoth monstrosity from Final Fantasy, or Ryuk. Those are my three. Those are my three. If I had to choose one though, I'd probably go with the behemoth if I could choose it. But if not, I'm happy with the cat. I'm okay with the cat, I'm okay with that. I like cats. I especially like talking cats that are useful. So, there you go, everybody.
My creatures that I would love if I were a witch or a warlock would be a wolf, a unicorn, and a Meowth.
So it's a unicorn Pegasus. And that is going to be my familiar. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm also gonna shit rainbows. Cause that's fucking sweet. And I don't like the idea of shitting anyway, so let's make it like as beautiful as possible. This is my world. I'm a fucking witch, and you're gonna listen to what I say.
Thank you for watching, everybody, and if you enjoyed today's video, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button, drop us a comment down there in the section below, and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with the rest of our content, which includes this and much more.
Very much more. And if you want to, put in the comments below which familiar you'd want if you're a witch. And you could also put down a not too spooky question, because we've kind of already answered them. So you can put a question down there and we'll answer it, and we'll give you like the kudos and all that good stuff. So you can do that as well. So thank you for watching, everybody, and we can't wait to see you until next time.